Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, George Rush St. Pierre! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov!
You ready to fight? Ready.
He is undefeated. He is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and what a pain in the neck he is to fight. Khabib Nurmagomedov figures to go to the takedowns early and often here tonight, but if he needs to strike, we have seen a constant evolution when it comes to his striking. This is one of the best fighters in any division, and Khabib Nurmagomedov back at it tonight. All right, early action here. We'll see how soon George St. Pierre can get one of his patented takedowns, but it all works off of the jab that you saw right there.
It does. I mean, he has a beautiful jab, and I've seen him do so much damage with that jab. You know, I keep calling back to fights, but I remember him and Josh Koscheck. The moment the fight started, bang, jab, broken.
Nurmagomedov's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Staying busy from bottom position here.
There it is.
Oh, wait, he got out.
Unbelievable that he was able to survive that triangle attempt. He took slight movements, got off to the right side, got his arm free, and found safety. That was tremendous defense.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
Got to be careful here.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by George St. Pierre.
He's got to be careful here.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound. An elbow! Might get the TKO here. Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Oh, he's got his back. Oh, nice movement to avoid that. Huge elbow there. Well, St. Pierre's in half guard. Round 2 next.
All right, take a seat, take a seat. Deep breath, boy. Listen, I need you to stay off the ground this round, okay? If you lost that round, you spent way too much time.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
You ready? You ready?
All right, second round underway. Oh, good lead right by St. Pierre. Takedown defense holds up.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base for the UFC. You're talking about T-Mobile Arena.
You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows, I got a fire in my hip, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did. Nice pass.
Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. All right, north-south position. Now we'll see who transitions first. Nurmagomedov getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. Side control now.
Right to the knee on belly. Gains great posture and starts raining down punches. If his opponent does not move, this fight is going to be stopped. He's in the mount.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
St. Pierre's going for the sub here.
Oh, he's got the armbar deep. Working hard for the armbar. He has got to get his hands unlocked if he wants to find his finish.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Under a minute to go in our opening round.
This is a terrible position. He's gonna attack armbar here.
Oh, you better tap or that thing's gonna snap.
He's got it isolated. Oh, that's it. That's it.
Oh, he's out.
He's actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
What a round.
Stop.
Excellent job down.
All right, let's take a look back.
You ready? You ready?
Round 2 here. Fighter connects there. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. The kick is there to the body. Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. All right, he engages in a single collar tie.
Switch knee lands to the body.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer. Because right now, he seems lost to it.
Control the hands. Control the hands. Watch yourself. Control the wrist. Grab the wrist. Grab the wrist.
He's going Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in.
He's got it. He's got it.
Let's work. Come on, stand up. Let's work.
Hang on a second. Beautiful job to escape.
The level of awareness that he just showed there tells you how high level a mixed martial artist this man is.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep the half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. Now some separation from his clinch position.
So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a...
He's going guillotine. The guillotine looks like it's locked in. Right now, he's got to be patient.
Oh, great submission defense. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. While sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers, there have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions. Oh, good defense, yes.
15 seconds remain in the round. Round 3 next. Well, what a round it was, and how...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Nice high guard, shows great defense there.
Single leg takedown.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
That was a slick transition.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
This is where you don't want to be, though.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov.
Beautiful submission attempt here.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, and he's out. Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strike piling up here. Good work by GSP.
North-south position.
All right, well, he made no bones about his game plan. He was going to attack the body, and he does so effectively yet again there.
But how about the discipline? How about the discipline to stay the course, to not rush, to not go head hunting, knowing that down the line, all these body shots will pay off for him. And now you can see it starting to happen. Massive shot from the top.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Nice.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by George St. Pierre. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Well, St. Pierre's right back to the full mount here. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. St. Pierre's in half guard now. Oh, good ground and pound here. I mean, how about that back and forth action throughout the final minute? What a fight as we go the full 15. All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, George "Rush" St. Pierre!
All right, so another dominating effort out of the UFC Hall of Famer George St. Pierre. No surprise as these scorecards are rendered GSP across the board by decision.
Most times when George St. Pierre walks to the center of the octagon to get the decision read, he is sure that he has done enough to win the fight. Tonight, that was the case as he wins another fight by decision.
Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, always interesting to see the early portions of an Israel Adesanya fight. You know how electric a striker this is. You know how proud New Zealand is to have him as a Kiwi in the UFC. But a lot of fighters are going to try to take him down and punish him on the ground. Not a lot of fighters are going to have success with that. Let's see how the opposition chooses to attack Adesanya here today. Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body. And a miss with the right hook. Nice front kick there by the kickboxer, and that, at least for now, will keep the BJJ fighter at bay.
Managing distance is so important in this fight. This front kick allows him to stay safe and really keeps his opponent off of him.
Oh, right hook attempt, no good. Back and forth we go.
Good takedown defense by Israel.
3 minutes. Just missed with the left there. Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, He just captures your imagination from the walkout to the entrance, when he's in the octagon, the fighting style. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya.
Don't hesitate.
Big power shot there. And potentially a critical takedown here. Adesanya gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Slips the left hand.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
With conviction to the body.
It's time to look for that takedown now.
Israel Adesanya's hook to the body now is blocked. 45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, he smells blood in the water. Gotta start looking for the finish here. Oh, he lands a hook. Seconds left.
Oh, nice kick.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, flying knee up top.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Big left hand there inside. Knee to the body. Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you get him out of there.
Well, he's got to.
These guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line.
Man! Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here?
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, big knee to the body. Man alive. 2 minutes to go. Really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Just out of range with the big right hand.
Let's go. You can do this. Keep
Slips. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Craig swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got to.
That is it! Holy smokes! Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight scrap. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the Octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division.
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
All right, for the wrestler, you just ate a big uppercut. Can't get reckless with your takedown attempts here, but certainly on the wrong side of the striking situation here.
Well, you can't reach. You can't reach and you can't get desperate. You gotta take your time. You gotta set everything up if you want to take this guy down, especially when he has built a game plan that seems to be working.
Oh, got the kick to the head home there.
Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Oh, huge Superman punch. Oh, he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body. Nice transition.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get into full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
90 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, hammer fist here by Ferguson.
Yep, and he's got him secured in a half guard now.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount.
A lot of good movement. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Ferguson getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Horn sounds for the end of round 1. All right, so there's the end of the round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Leg kick lands. Huge striking.
Landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Guillotine jump. That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, looks like he's countering here with maybe a Von Flip. He's got the side mount. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything wrong to allow for himself to get subbed. There it is. Now he's running him out.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
Great defense by this fighter.
Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position.
Nice defense.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Ferguson. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Islam Makhachev.
Be careful there.
El Cucuy's in half guard. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round two. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Islam Makhachev.
Good one.
Stop.
Great round. Your round all the way. I need more of the same. I want you to get out there, secure that takedown. Put this guy on.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final is underway.
Clean punch.
Oh!
In a ton of trouble right now.
How's his opponent still standing?
I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. Nice takedown. Yep.
Stop this. You gotta fight back.
All right, this position now, what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts. So you wait for your opponent to go to his next action. And when he does, you go and attack the hands. You get to your knees and you attack the hands with both hands and try to peel the lock so you can get to your feet.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Under 3 minutes to decide this one. Makhachev's back in full mount. Ground and pound strike there now.
Another ground and pound strike lands, for this man.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Islam Makhachev. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Constantly a moving. An elbow! All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Keep your hands up and keep that head moving. Head movement.
Less than a minute into our third and final round. Nicely done.
I need you to move. Scramble.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole...
Gary's trying to get to the darts here. Oh, he's getting it deep.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out! Good work from the top here. What a 15 minutes put forth. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Islam Makhachev.
Absolutely dominant performance out of the wrestler here tonight. Really didn't find himself in any danger throughout the fight, and that's pretty impressive given the nature of the opposition and how good his hands are.
Yeah, you know, when you got a boxer of this caliber, you can take no risk. You cannot play with the fire at all. This wrestler didn't do that. But not only did he take him down, he finished him, John. He made him look helpless out there. He made him look as though he had no answers, and he looked confused. And that is beautiful when you are a wrestler. When you start to see yourself wear on a guy, him breaking, you know that the stoppage is very close.
All right, so we get another look tonight at the great Yair Rodriguez. DC, it's hard to remember a fighter being as hyped as Rodriguez was when he made his UFC debut at UFC.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, of course, by way of Chihuahua, Mexico. Here is the man who has put the UFC on the map in Mexico, the wildly entertaining.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Ooh! Rock 'em, shock 'em out of the chute here. And there's that kicking game from Yair Rodriguez on full display early on in this one tonight.
Yeah, Yair Rodriguez is a beast. And you know when you watch him, when you're going into the octagon with him, you gotta always be on high alert because he can hit you from anywhere. And a lot of times, it comes from those kicks, those very diverse, scary, dangerous, challenging to understand kicks that he throws.
Nice kick to the body. Oh, and again! Rodriguez's strike attempt there is blocked.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Nicely done. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Well, now these kicks are really starting to pile up since he's down his range. This could be trouble. Oh, he's on wobbly legs now. Oh! Huge kick to the head. 2 minutes now to go in the opening round. Big elbow there, Lance. Oh! Oh!
He's brutalized him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your postures, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Oh, right into mouth. This is where he wants to be.
Postures up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. 5 minutes in the books.
Great work last round. You knocked him down. You've shown you have the power to put anybody away. This round, let's go back to the same game plan. I want you to stay with that.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from those previous 5 minutes, DC. And no padding, no glove on that foot.
No glove, no padding. And look at the hip action when he throws those kicks. He's not only kicking just for feel, he's really trying to damage his opponent. And as the fight goes longer, you will start to see it take an effect.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another combination there, really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
So Rodriguez continuing to manage distance beautifully tonight. He's got his kicking game.
He's so long. So Yair uses those kicks to not only brutalize you, but to maintain space. He's a well-rounded mixed martial artist. He's really improved in the wrestling, but ultimately, the kicking game will always be what defines Yair.
Rodriguez getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up.
Now he's going full mount.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Mitchell's trying to lock up on a submission now. Ooh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now, he's advancing.
Wow, he's out, the fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied, great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
He's having his way with him here. Mitchell's back in full mount.
Oh.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with...
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
It's work. I'm standing this up. You need to work.
Oh, somehow he got out!
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman will be proud. Seconds left. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about the fact that this is a real fighting position, and the guy on top has a lot of opportunities to finish. If he's going to attack this north-south choke, he's got to drive that shoulder deep into his neck, really start to sink his weight away, which will in turn cut the oxygen from his opponent, allowing him to get the finish.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Fighter blocks the punch.
Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Single leg takedown is good. Great work here from the bottom fighter. All right, setting up for a submission now.
Now it's tight. There it is. Triangle choke getting very close. All he's got to do now is pass that over to the opposite side, pull down on the back of the head, and he'll get his opponent to tap.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Thought about a choke, instead flattens him out, and now he's got a lot of options offensively, champ.
Yeah, he's got all the options available to him. Now he just has to get all that hip pressure into his opponent's back and just start raining down ground and pound.
And if you're the bottom fighter, better start intelligently defending yourself. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Well, he's got his back now. Well, his superior grappling has certainly been the lead narrative in this one. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's doing a great job of dictating to his opponent, not allowing him to make any decisions in regards to the fight. Nice shot there by the champ.
All right, less than a minute here to go now in round 3. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere. He's setting up the armbar. Now he's in trouble.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out. I mean, wow, that is... Great submission defense.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, relax, recover. Nice work. Just like we did in the gym, your grappling looks sick. This round, I want you to go out there and do it again. This guy.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon. And he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Mitchell's in half guard.
Get them out here.
Nice positional control here.
Like that.
Great job landing in the top position.
Oh, there's some good ground and pound here and some swelling. Herb Dean steps in.
Oh my goodness.
What a fight! So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 43 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Bronze the Nasty
Well, he wasn't much for words during fight week. He just kept saying, and still, and that's exactly how it goes down tonight. Congratulations to the UFC featherweight champion of the world. Starting to close that gap on the all-time greats, too, with this result tonight.
He is one of the greatest featherweight champions we have ever seen. He carries himself with a demeanor that says that you will not take this belt from me.
Colby Covington maintain status as one of the best welterweights in the world?
He is absolutely one of the best welterweights in the world. A lot of times people mistake the talk and the persona for Colby not being able to be a fighter. Colby Covington is a fantastic fighter, and he will get in your face from the moment the official, or the moment the referee says fight, and the pace.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and wherever we are in the world, most fighters on this roster, to a man, to a woman, they want the chance at some point to make this walk here in Vegas.
You absolutely want to fight in Las Vegas. Before it was the MGM Grand, it was the Mandalay Bay. Now it is the T-Mobile Arena, the most beautiful arena in the world and the home to the biggest UFC fight right now. International fight, championship fight all across the board. You come to T-Mobile.
Oh, nice takedown by Colby Covington. You know he can be a volume striker, but if the opponent's sitting on the strikes, no problem leaning on the wrestling.
It's that overwhelming pressure of Colby Covington. From the hands to the wrestling, he gets forward and he tries to, it's like an avalanche coming downhill. Once he gets going, you can't stop him as Colby drags another opponent to the ground.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Covington's in half guard, making all these shots count. Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He passes the half.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Covington's got the full mount.
He's got to be careful here.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Covington. Another ground and pound strike lands. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here.
You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off through an angle. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Oh, how about that strong reversal on the ground? Diaz is back in full guard. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Covington's has got full mount now. First round winding down here.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish,
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Round two now. Nate Diaz
You ready to fight?
versus Colby Covington.
Ready.
All right, next round is underway. Perhaps it'll be more of the same. His precision striking on full display in the previous round. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Nice level change.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Covington.
He passes the half guard.
And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, he's got his back. Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Oh, he got to the spot.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Diaz is looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Right hand, then a left. Covington's eye appears to be closing up by the second.
Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the blows.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll... Oh, he jumped guillotine right away!
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon and it showed in that defense. I think he's got it. It's deep. Good job by the champ there. Slide back up.
And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here. And as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Nicely done as he gets the double leg takedown.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
And right into side control. Covington's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Nice combination of strikes there by Diaz.
Beautiful job getting his hands on.
Oh, he's hurt.
He passed the half guard.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
Oh, nice.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Nice work here off the bottom as he delivers a nice elbow.
He's out. What submission defense on display.
Covington's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now.
Great job finding his shots from the top position. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Relentless pressure from the top by Covington. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Covington. All right, side control now. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Covington's back to the side control now. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got working Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight.
Takes his back. Bolstering up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
You gotta move, okay? Listen, don't stand right in front of me.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep
You ready to
submission.
fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5. And a lot of
Oh, he's wobbling now. Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Diaz.
Oh, nice combination by Covington.
Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Oh, he dove and he lands. Wow. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Oh, big shots raining down. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other for sure.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight, but we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Covington's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard, opening right up. Gonna try to take his opponent's back here, and he does.
Take the back, over under.
Working off of his back here, looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're actually right out the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. Diaz is attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, he's got that submission locked in. Oh, he's out. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so a big round 4 in there, maybe even a 10-8. There was a big knockdown in there, courtesy of the kick. DC, talk us through it.
He found a spot. I mean, he knew that there was a weakness. He found the spot. He recognized an opportunity to go and chase down that head kick. He threw it, it landed, and he almost got the finish.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round. Able to land there with the straight left.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing. He's hurt.
Huge left hand. And there it is.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. We go right inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 42 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Colby Chaos Covington.
All right, well, oftentimes it's a war of attrition with Colby Covington. Short night at the office tonight as he gets it done by knockout.
Amazing performance by Colby Chaos Covington. Getting a knockout finish shows that he's evolving still in his mixed martial arts game.
All right, he is the former undisputed UFC lightweight champion, Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira, certainly going to be in the UFC Hall of Fame as the company's most decorated finisher of all time. And no surprise, Charlie Olives has prioritized a finish in this matchup here tonight.
He always does. And I think it's that kill or be killed mentality that made him so fun. You always knew, man, at some point he's going to get hurt and he's not going to get up. But during that time that he did, he was so fun. From Justin Gaethje hurting him on multiple occasions, to Michael Chandler, to everyone else kind of putting him down, to him lifting himself up and getting the victory. Tonight he will have to do that again, but he needs to be a little safer. I think if Charles Oliveira was a little smarter in the octagon, he could add some years to his fight career. Let's see if tonight we see a pivot in the approach from Bronx.
Well, he's got to be a judge's dream. Went the distance with Tony Ferguson in 2020, but that was his first decision fight since 2014. Kill or be killed. We'll see how it goes for Charles Oliveira tonight. Well, he is legendary, he is ruthless, he is the former UFC welterweight champion Robbie Lawler, and after taking most of 2018 off due to injury, he still believes that he can make a run at this welterweight title. Tonight figures to be an opportunity for him to try to prove as much.
Every time Robbie Lawler steps in the octagon, he's got one thing in his mind. It's making his way back to a UFC welterweight championship. Right. He has a ton of ability, great knockout power, crisp, sharp boxing. But don't forget about the kicks of Robbie Lawler. As we saw against Bobby Volker way back when he got back into the UFC, he has an ability to put guys out in a number of ways. He's finished fights by knockouts, he's won decisions, he's done everything. Robbie Lawler is a true legend.
And if you're one of those fans who was watching in May of 2002 when he made his UFC debut against Aaron Riley at UFC 37, you know just how beloved by the MMA masses ruthless Robbie Lawler is. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, ruthless Robbie Lawler.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
So the consummate veteran, ruthless Robbie Lawler, coming up on 40 pro fights, 20 wins by knockout. You know about We'll see if he can finish. Nice defense to block that punch. Lands a big right hand early. Double jab there by Oliveira. Trying to kick the leg out. Early round action here. Charles Oliveira pressing forward, guard high, in contact.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides. Nice leg kick.
That's an educated right hand, and man, he didn't miss there. Oliveira doing the right things defensively.
Beautiful body kick.
That one connected. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go and get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let it off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Push kick there to the body. Nice crack there. Just over 2 minutes to go. Stuffed the takedown, no problem.
Controla a situação, vamos, trabalha.
Well, one got through. That kick was blocked. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Oliveira. Left hook to the hook. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there. Good jab. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Somehow, his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh!
Big right hand lands. Oh, what a round. How good was that? All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick, and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
Second round now, Robbie Lawler versus Charles Oliveira. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments by both of these fighters. Let's see if they continue down the path and really try and finish this fight.
Nice job striking here by Charles Dubrox Oliveira. Outstanding UFC resume, and the striking is really starting to catch up with the grappling.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across.
Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Lawler's pass attempt denied. And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round two. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression. Oh, double leg takedown is good. And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups.
Nice punch to the head.
Just out of the range with that right hand. Man, takedown defense one-on-one. Sometimes I watch this boxer stuff shots, and it seems like he's been wrestling his whole life.
Well, that's the first thing you have to do when you come into this sport is learn to defend takedowns. He has done that. He spent a lot of time working on this specific skill, and it's showing tonight inside the octagon.
Nice 1-2 there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Unable to connect with a right hook. Oliveira's strike attempt there is blocked.
Well, the one thing about throwing jabs is that when you throw a jab, you kind of set your lead leg because you're trying to extend on the jab. If a person has good timing on leg kicks, they will land almost every time. So you got to be careful.
Nice straight right lands. Oliveira's eye is closing up.
Massive elbow punch.
Takedown attempt late in the round, and he gets it. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
I want you to pick up the pace.
All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
All right, same bat time, same bat channel. You think he's going to... Oliveira going for the takedown here, but he misses. All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks, and I know you'd like to play Tony Romo. I think he goes back to the...
Oh, he got hit again. Oliveira has to be careful.
Oliveira goes for the takedown, unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there. Nothing doing on that attack. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Oliveira's eye does not look hurt again. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. In position for a submission attempt here.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. And he is back up to his feet. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso. Looked like it did stun him a little bit. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying... Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
And now he's got the back.
Oh, right into mount. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. He's got to be careful here. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where
Oliveira's now looking for a Darce choke.
Oh, it's getting deep. Tight.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much. And if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Right hand by the champ, yeah.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you, that is so good at what they do. When you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you gotta try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he stands...
Oh, he dove with the punch and he lands. And how much more can he take? All right, setting up for a submission now.
This dude is a wizard on the ground.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, massive dropping punch, flush to the head.
The doctor may have to take a look at this. He's getting hit on that swollen area over and over again, and it seems critical now.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Oliveira. Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position. Just over 2 minutes now to go. All right, he's in a half-guard position.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight. Oh, no! Oh, no! He's bridging.
Oh, no way he got out!
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there.
All right, listen, you're down on the cards. I want you to go out there.
All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. Back to his feet.
Oh!
Oh, nice jab by Oliveira. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, another ground strike gets through. And that will do it. Robbie Lawler gets the win by TKO.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. Bruce Buffer is in the octagon with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is calling a stop to this contest at 37 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Ruthless Robbie Lawler.
Well, the love of the game remains there in earnest for the former UFC welterweight champion. Robbie Lawler gets a big win here tonight, and Still loves to compete, and he certainly showed you as much so.
He's a throwback fighter, one of those guys that was there back in the day, right? Big power, big strong, big durable guy that just loves to fight. Tonight, it's good to see Robbie Lawler get his hand raised.